some sleeper picks or whatever. Okay. But obviously the talk of the town is Bongos.
Yeah.
Is Bongos. So I know you heard the record. I know you were, you know, listening when you came in. So what do you think about the record?
It's trash. I ain't gonna lie. Stop. It is trash.
I don't like that shit. For sure, bro. I don't like that shit.
I do not like it at all.
You don't like Meg's verse?
Oh, I felt like Meg's verse was cool. I felt like it was way better than Cardi's. Honestly, it's starting to get to the point where I feel like you could tell when Cardi wrote her verse and when she didn't. Because I'm like, sometimes like, oh, she ate that. And then sometimes like, what is this? Like, girl, you call your writers up. Because I barely made it to Meg's verse. Hers was so terrible.
Yeah.
As soon as she came in with the eat that ass like a plum, I'm like, okay, so this is WAP 2. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I was just, I won't say I was expecting something different, but y'all already did this song already, and this is not a good version of it.
Yeah.
WAP actually was a bop. The beat hit.
Yeah.
The beat don't hit on this, and the hook don't hit. Nothing is hitting.
I gotta listen to it. I got like a routine when I listen to songs. I listen to it on my phone. I listen to it on my Sonos system. You know, because you've heard of Sonos. And then I go in a car. I got to listen to it in all three before I can say whether it's a slap or not.
I listened to it in the car.
And it didn't?
No.
That's the test. If it don't slap in the car, then I can't help you.
If it don't, and I ain't got like no system or nothing, but come on now.
But it got to have some type of bass. I will say this. I don't like the song, but when I heard they was on the song together, I anticipated WAP 2, so I'm not so disappointed.
Really? I did.
I anticipated it. Because what else are they going to rap about?
Together, yeah, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you expected that, and it's a commercial song. It's going to be played in commercials. It's going to be there's going to be a TikTok challenge, a Bongos challenge, or a walk it out challenge, something where people walking and shaking it. Like, it's so predictable now that I'm not surprised by it. I mean, I'm not surprised by Cardi's verse. I mean, Cardi's not the best rapper. Meg is not the best rapper. Meg did. I feel like Meg had the better verse for sure.
I feel like she's cool.
No. What I'm just meaning, like, I'm not expecting like spectacular rapping when Meg's on the track.
I think
I'm expecting her to make a good song, because she does make good songs.
She do. She makes good songs. I think I was expecting, like, we haven't had nothing from Meg, so I think people were more anticipating Meg's return since the trial and all of that, and more so than Cardi, and it just it didn't hit. So it was like, dang, I feel like my sis deserved better than that. But like you said, it's
not her song.
Yeah.
And what I heard from the making of it was the song was already made, and Cardi wanted a feature on it after it was made. So it wasn't like she made it with her in mind. It was like a second thought adding her on. So I feel like this could, like, hopefully maybe Meg has music on the way, and this is kind of like the introduction to whatever it is she's going to roll out.
I want to hear something from her, because that wasn't it.
No.
It wasn't.
Well, and typically in the past, fourth quarter is when most of the big artists drop, right? Because right around Christmas and all that other stuff. But now with streaming, it's not the same because you're not buying a physical disc. So, but I know Drake was supposed to drop a couple weeks ago. So I'm assuming Drake is dropping.
Nicki's supposed to be dropping.
Nicki's dropping. Wayne seems like he's putting out more music. And I would assume Meg would probably be dropping either fourth quarter or first quarter next year, if she's doing music. A lot of times, I mean, that they make more money not doing music than they do doing music. So
yeah, you see, Cardi ain't put out nothing. When did that first album come out?
I don't even remember.
That like 2017.
I don't remember when.
It's hella old. I'm like, girl,
but she don't have to. She can just keep putting out singles if that's what she wants to do. She don't need to. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can get to a level where you can just keep putting out singles. And I think that's what a lot of these artists are going to just start doing. Like, what's the point of putting forth the album? You can keep doing singles. You can keep doing these McDonald meals and Popeye meals and touring.
But she putting the singles out so that she can still tour. Because I think it was like she was headlining some, and I'm like, she ain't had an album in like 3 years. How was you headlining?
See, but that's Vince Staples actually said something about that. He said your guys' sets are trash.
Yeah.
He said, but your sets are trash because you don't have a catalog. and you're not putting the artistry into it, which I agree.
Absolutely.
Because it's like most of these new acts, what kind of set are you going to put together?
Baby.
Like Usher can't, like, that's why Usher's show is so good, because he has a catalog. And he puts forth effort and thinks about and is intentional about his performances.
You ain't got to tell me twice. I just came from Beyonce, baby.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about Beyonce.
When I tell you that Beyonce show was amazing, like from the beginning to the end. But again, like you said, when you got a catalog, baby, you could go. I want to say she started at like 9 o'clock. We didn't get out of there till like 11 something.
What was she on time?
Well, the way she does her show, she don't have no opener. The doors open at 7, but she don't come out till after the sun goes down, because it's like the outdoor arena. So I don't know technically what time she was supposed to actually start, but
it sounded like she was on time. When I say on time, you know what I mean. Some artists, they be having you waiting like 5-6 hours. For
Yeah. But it was the transitions from song to song, like. You got, she even did a little bit of Destiny's Child. Like, she's going to give you everything. And the rumor is, I guess there may be a... They said the Destiny's Child website is pending to be updated. I'm like, if you think I was going crazy for the Beyonce tickets, Destiny's Child? Yeah. I'm there. I think we kind of said that, like, maybe not last year. I think it's 2-3 years ago, that there should be some type of Destiny's Child, like, with all these groups and stuff coming back. It should be. Just one last tour. Got to. That tour will sell out. You think the Scream tour sold? Sure. When that Scream tour came back, that's how I feel like. Because again, our generation is big on like nostalgia, and that's why you see all the reboots and the reunion tours still doing numbers. You got a SWV, Escape, all them doing numbers. No, but that would get numbers, because it's almost like a last hurrah. Like, this is your last chance to see them perform together, and if you don't get the tickets, then you out. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that, because they're not gonna do it multiple times. No. It'll be a one shot and done, and then that's how I felt about Scream Tour. I went to that first one because I was going there for B2K, and if we all know, see how it played out. But I was like, they're not gonna last long. They're gonna do this one tour and it's gonna fall off. Again. Yeah, old boy is wilding. They all wilding. But Beyonce comes from the school that an artist is an artist. She's very much is in the same vein of the Michael Jacksons and all that, where she takes pride in what she does. And everything got to be perfect. So yeah, the days of those artists are dying quickly. Because how can you put on a show like how with the visuals and the amount of money and time that Beyonce put into that tour if you only got one album of songs that's only 2 minutes? Yeah. I mean, and you can't, but it's just, even those artists, if you are only putting out 2-minute songs, my question would be, do you care about your art enough to put together a set like that? Nope. Because my thing of it is no, you putting bare minimum out to me. And yeah, so if you have a chance, and we're gonna transition, but if you got a chance to go see Busta Rhymes, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Nas, Lupe, these artists that take care, and that, ushers, I even throw Drake in there, because I've been to his Drake. Couple no, of his I've seen his sets that he's very very much intentional about his set. If you have a chance to go see them artists, you need to go see them now, because you may not get a chance to see artists like that ever again. Yeah. As far as hip hop goes, jazz and other genres, that's a totally different thing. You got people that are performing well into their 80s. Like Earth, Wind and Fire, like they still, I know, there's a few members that died. They still are performing. It ain't funny, but what I'm saying is, but they're still performing well into their 80s. Yeah. Hip hop, I don't know if you can do that. Yeah, because even Smokey Robinson he 80, still was on tour, still shaking and gyrating, like. Yeah, I feel it. And and it's crazy is that you're seeing that with hip hop now. Like, I think Busta Rhymes, he has to be in his 50s. That was just out here, 50 Cent and Busta. Yeah, and he's still, I mean, that's one of the better hip hop shows to go see is Busta Rhymes. He definitely is a live performer where like other artists have learned from him. But yeah, if you got a chance to go see it now, because you may not get more opportunities than that. So,